What's going on, guys? My name is Jack Breen. You may know me as Hybrid on Twitter, and this is the first episode of a new YouTube channel I'm doing called Hybrid Plays. This is going to be a channel where I play games that I find online and basically just give my thoughts on them. I myself make games, as you might know, so I'm basically just going to be looking at these games from a design perspective. So the first game that we're going to play for this channel is one that a friend of mine made, actually, called I. So yeah, let's jump right in. So what is I? It's best described as a mini Metroidvania that has you switching between dimensions to progress. Certain platforms only appear in certain dimensions, so you'll have to switch to get to where you're going. Some areas require you to switch mid-jump, which I admittingly had a lot of trouble with, but this is a very clever idea and it makes for some well-designed platforming segments. You start off only being able to access one dimension, and as you find other characters and complete tasks, you're rewarded with eyes that open up new dimensions. This in turn allows you to progress where you couldn't have before. This wall, for example, only goes away in the red dimension. So I want to talk about the art style in this game, and one thing that I want to point out in particular is the vignette effect that Yukon uses throughout the game. And it's interesting because it looks really cool, but it doesn't really seem to have an impact on gameplay. It's not like it's hindering you. You can always see where you're going. It's only around the edges of the screen. So then that begs the question, why did Yukon do this in the first place? And I think that the answer is simple. It's just that it looks interesting. It's unique, and it gives the game a look that helps it stand out from just any old two-dimensional platformer. And along with looking nice, it actually does seem to serve a subtle intention of highlighting important things in the game. The vignette is placed around the player character, and then we also have vignettes around key locations in the game, like the houses that you'll visit with the characters. And then we also have it at the title screen, and it's cool here because it kind of wiggles. You know, it kind of like it jiggles around. It quivers. It quibbles. It wibbles around. It wibbles, and that gives it personality. I also really enjoy the monochromatic look of this game. The color palette is soft, yet pronounced. The colors in the red dimension are a bit loud, but it's no big deal. I'm also a fan of Yukon's simplified characters and houses. While they may not be detailed or extravagant, they fit in with the simplified color palette, so they work perfectly. Overall, this game's aesthetic is on point, and more importantly, it's consistent with itself. I is made up of only a handful of colors, yet it uses them in a way that makes what's important stand out. If you're not the type of person who's able to create huge, intricate sprites, this game is a good reminder that you don't have to. All a game needs to look good is an art style that's personalized and consistent, and that's two attributes that this game definitely nails. So if you're looking for a nice, short, fun, and free Metroidvania to play on itch, then I is a great choice. Yukon's done a really good job on this game. If you want to follow his work, then there is a link in the description to his Twitter. And yeah, I guess that does it for this episode, so to all of you who are still watching, congratulations, you just made it through the first episode of this YouTube channel, so I'm really excited to keep making videos for it. There's going to be a lot more to come, so stay tuned. So if you're looking for a nice short... Maybe I should read the fucking script first.